That's it. You are mute.
Sorry, guys. And you, Samia, how are you today?
Hello, guys. I'm wonderful, and I'm really happy to be here one more time with you. And my name is Samia. I'm from Teresina, Piauí, and I'm a history teacher.
Great. And you, Fernanda, how are you today? Fernanda?
Hi, hi guys. My name is Fernanda, and I'm 37 years old. I'm a student of psychology. I'm from here, Rio de Janeiro, and I studied a long time ago, and now I want to practice my in this way. So that's it.
Great. Welcome. It is a
Welcome,
pleasure.
Fernanda.
Yeah, it is a pleasure you're here with us. And I'm not a teacher. I'm just training as you guys. And I introduced myself because I forgot. And my name is Ana Beatriz. I'm 16 years old and I'm a junior in high school. And today I'll be the host in this meeting. And as I said, and you watched the video, we are gonna talk about Vincent van Gogh. And Fernanda, normally we split in breakout rooms, but today we have just 6 people, so we stay in the main room to be a good conversation. Okay, and the questions, it is in the chat. You can see the questions. Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Great. So the first question is, what does art means for you, and it is art important? Luciana, what is
I
art
think,
mean?
yeah, I think that's important, but I need to recognize that I'm not fan of everything. Some things I can't understand, and sometimes you don't understand, but the message you are touched by the art, and sometimes not. It happens with me. So sometimes I look for some painting, uh, um, some um, some kind of art that have no message for me specifically, but in general I can say that I like art and appreciate and give uh, the major of time I give really um, a value for this thing.
Great. And you, Aurelio?
Uh, for me, is yes, the paintings is very beautiful and interesting, but it's not my principal topic. If I have occasion to go in the museum, I like the different paintings, but I'm not an expert in this topic.
Great. And you, Samia? Do you like?
Oh my gosh, this is a tough question because just because I've never thought about it. I mean, art for me, art. It is just this ability that we have to create draws, I guess, draws. And for me, this is art. And I don't really get those, portraits um, that have in museum and gallery, art gallery. I don't understand at all those kind of art. But a simple draw for me, it is an art. And yeah, it is important because it's a way to express our thoughts, our, yeah, what we believe. Yeah, it's a different way to express emotions, feelings. That's why I think it's so important.
Yeah, I need to confess that I had a copy of painting from Van Gogh, but but then I was every day looking for the picture and thinking that it's it's false. It's not. I, I don't like it. I don't want to have anymore.
Great. And the Marcus put here in the chat the hint answer. It is art for me. It is expression that's become a communication and a lot of kinds of way. Art is living, so we're doing art. It is a great answer. I really like it.
Mhm.
And I bring this topic because I was the girl like don't care about this nowadays. We don't care so much about art. We don't talk about this, and I started doing advertising course, and we starting have history classes, art history classes, and it was amazing. Everything about this word, and it is my passion right now, and I think it has mean much more than I can express, and it is so important because I think art it is like history. It is a way to be different than the others, and we have so many revolutions about art, and I just love it. I think Fernanda, uh, her internet's not so good, but she come here right now. Yeah, so we can go to the next question, and after she answer. The next question is the number two. Do you like art and their histories? Samuel, do you like art and the histories?
Yeah, yeah, I love art because I think it's something that we can appreciate. It's as I said before, you can keep sometimes the emotion, the feelings behind the art. Um, the people who created that art. I mean, now I'm thinking because there are many different type of arts. There are paintings, there are sculptures. I don't know,
Mhm.
and but I'm talking in general. So yeah, uh, yeah, that's it.
Great. And you, Luciano?
Well, I like art, and especially the stories behind the scenes, what happened. Um, I, I need to confess that um, I'm not looking for videos or stories or films about this kind of thing, but I had the opportunity to watch some. For example, I can't remember the name of the pianist, but I remembered uh, about the story. He lost his um, audition. Um, ele ficou surdo.
Deaf, deaf or
Deaf.
dumb?
Yeah, he was deaf. And his life was terrible because it was the best thing he did in his life. And he was amazing. And I'm not sure about Mozart. I don't know. I'm not sure. Or Beethoven, I think so. Um, so he lost the he could make music, but without hearing the sounds, and it's incredible. And also, I'm thinking about Van Gogh. Also, he is a great painter, uh, but what makes me sad is thinking about when they lived, when they did their art, they were not perceived detected by the people. So people give no attention to them when they were, alive. And just when what happens with many artists that they have just value when they die. So it's really really sad. But I like to know about the story behind the scenes.
Great. And you wrote it.
Yes, no, I like the art and the story behind the art. In this case, regarding the paintings, I remember when I went in Pompeii city, the old Roman city close to Naples, and I remember the beautiful paintings on the walls in the old house. I like it because is particular styles, and this painting to told us the story of these people that lived in the past. I like. Normally, Van Gogh is not the best. I don't like this style, but I prefer the normal style, the old style, the normal, not abstract.
Great. And the Marcus put again in the chat. Sure. And the biggest thing is what we see. It isn't true. There is a history behind all the and all of the influence. Yeah, I really like the history. Sometimes it is better to understand the painter or something like this, because sometimes we just see the things you don't understand why this meant for us, because it is just something. But when you understand the situation behind and what make the artist creative, it is so fantastic because you start to see the things different, and oh, it is because it is this pant and this pants, it is something like this.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can say.
I'm thinking about opportunity that I had to watch the exposition from Cândido Portinari at the um, museum here in Rio de Janeiro. Um, the picture was very known for many people. It's called War and Peace. What a big, a giant picture that usually is exposed at the United Nations in New York. Uh, so it was so amazing to see each detail. You can imagine the hand of the artist preparing every detail at this giant picture, and it's really really beautiful.
Great. I love the Cândido Portinari. I don't know if it is the same, but he has a pint in the ONU, and he never visit and
You
know
know,
the
it's the
and
same.
yeah, it's the same. Oh my gosh,
War,
does it?
War and Peace, Guerra e Paz.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
name of
yeah.
the picture.
Yeah, it is amazing, but he never visits and they see the picture because he died before, and he was with disease before the finish, you know, and it is incredible. This art, I really love it. My teacher showed for us. And the number three, it is what is the most attractive in a art for you, Samia?
Guys, I'm sorry, but after this conversation, I will definitely look it up. Try to understand more about art because I was thinking, oh my gosh, I never thought about it. I mean, just uh, it always been there, but I never stop and thinking about art. So thank you, Anna, because I think this is something really important. So but about the question, let me see here. What is most attractive?
Fabian. I completely understand you, because when I saw the first question, I told to myself, what I do, I don't know nothing to say, and just reading the questions, I'm just remembering some things to say because it's completely new talk about art today, and especially in this language.
Yes,
So
art is everywhere.
art,
We need to think about it. I mean, it's something really important, for humanity. So
exactly.
yeah. But about the question, I'm gonna focus on only in paintings because I think this is I have some knowledge on it. So about paintings, what is most attractive for me is, I mean, the old ones, how a masterpiece could be, could be still famous, even beside. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking right now. A masterpiece could be still famous, in our days. For example, a painting like Mona Lisa, it was created in the middle age, 15th century, and nowadays it's still famous and everything. Everyone has, some interest in Mona Lisa, and for me this is unbelievable. This for me this is awesome. That For me this is what I think it is the most attractive in art.
Great. And you, Aurelio?
It's so difficult to explain because here in Italy we have surrounding us more different art in the building, in the paintings, in other way. And I like to watch this building. Example, 2 years ago, I went to Rome City, another time, and visited all monuments in this city. I like to watch it because I image in my mind the life of the people that have had built this monument, and the life in that period of time. It's so beautiful. It's particular because I like to follow the story, the history of the people in different way, but not. It's so difficult for me to explain why I like it, and in particular because here in Italy in the past we had many famous people that during their life realized the great great
Masterpiece.
so the example we have well, I don't remember now the different names. Example, Leonardo da Vinci or other people. And this person, after the end of her his life, they are famous.
Eh, Anna.
And she's
Anna?
disappeared. It's a
But
fake.
about what I said before, guys, that I never thought about art, but I was thinking here, but in general, here in Brazil, people are not, um, um they are not provoked to think about art. I was looking at Aurelio and remember that you are from Italy, right? In
Yeah.
Italy, I bet you guys are all the time, being stimulated to think about art because you are surrounded by art for everywhere in Italy. And here in Brazil, no, I think we are not. People don't. I mean, in our at schools, people don't stimulate us to think about art. I think that's why I never thought
I
about it.
agree with you. Yeah.
In fact, guys,
Yeah.
if there is a person that have interest regarding the art, I suggest to go in Italy, because in every place there is art in every way. Is incredible. If you go in Milan, we have example the Duomo di Milano is a big church, very full of art and a full story. Or if you go in Rome, in Florence, or other city in Italy, is an incredible. But don't you don't visit all the Italy in one life. It's impossible.
I can
Yeah.
imagine it. It's my
Yeah.
big dream to go there to see
Every place is
everything.
full of art in Italy, fortunately for us.
Imagining. It's
That is
beautiful.
amazing. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
really want to visit Italy and the Europe, because it is. I think when you learn art, all the time there it's still talking Italy, Europe revolution. This way to think about
Yeah.
art. So it is beautiful. I don't know the name in English. I guess it is the same, but we have the. I forgot the name. I forgot the name, but it is like evolutions to the art. Because in the beginning we just think art it is just a painting they need to follow rules, but after the people are find out new ways to express your feelings. And for me, I think one of the most creative things in art it is express your feelings. When I say art, I believe in theater because I take classes since I was a kid and I love theater. I think it is a way to critical the society, but in the same way to show your talent, it is really good because we think about this. It is amazing to think about the things. I really like it.
Mhm.
And are you an artistic person, Luciana? You think you were?
Not too much. Um, I tried sometimes to do some different things, especially, um, in my house, doing something different, mixing elements. I have my mind open for variety, um, but I would like to be a good painter, you know, to do big, beautiful pictures. Um, but in general, I do a little bit in this sense.
Great. And you, Aurelio? You think you're an artistic
Uh,
person?
I don't think I'm an artist, but depend. Example, I have a great passion. And now I'm 50 years old, and of 40 years, I have this great passion. I like to realize the model kits of a real subject. I don't know if the space shuttle, the American space program, or like this. And I realized this subject to start with nothing, and many times I sell these model kits at other person, but I haven't idea if this is art. It's my passion. It's my great passion. I spend more time for this.
Aurelio, I didn't understand well about this. Can you explain again for me, please?
Um, one moment.
Okay, go ahead. No problem, no problem. I'm also thinking about. Oh, Aurelio's back.
I'm back.
Okay.
Do you see this? This is
What is it?
this is a model kit that reproduce the Dragon spacecraft is a famous spacecraft cargo that the SpaceX. Do you know
I know SpaceX.
Elon Musk? Elon Musk. I realized this subject to start with nothing. It's my great passion, and is a perfect reproduction. I haven't idea if this is art.
Do you use paper to do it?
No, it's resin,
Resina.
metals, and many others materials.
Okay, looks
I
great.
haven't idea if this is art.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I like for realize this subject. I spent more time. Normally, for one subject, I spent 6 months. I haven't idea if this is art, but I like it.
For me, it is art also too.
Yeah, it is a way to work. Amazing. I really like it. You said.
Yeah.
So, Luciana, and you, Samuel, you answer this question.
The fourth one.
Yeah.
Are you an artist person? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm a creative person, so I think every artist need to have some creative. Oh my gosh, how can I say this word?
Creation.
Creativity.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know.
It's good.
Criatividade.
Creativity.
Yeah. So yeah, I think sometimes I can build some beautiful things with my hands, with my imagination. Yeah.
Great. Unfortunately, I'm not an artistic person. I think I'm hey. I really don't born with this talent, because my teacher said this for me. It is not your talent. I try and do my best, but it is still been not too good, And I really realize this and know this. It is not too bad, no, but I'm really creatively, I believe, but the art is not. 100% not. I can't paint anything. It was really horrible, I try and make this thing beautiful, but it don't works for me.
Do you know what? The first step is to be sincere.
Yeah, of
If you
course.
can't, you can't. It's okay.
Yeah, it is better than you say, oh yeah, in the last minutes, and the paint was horrible, Yeah. And the next question is, have you ever heard about Van Gogh histories and the famous art? Or,
No.
sorry, Luciana.
Well, I heard a little bit about Van Gogh's story, the case that he cut off his ear, um, and about Beethoven, um, maybe someone more, but I can't remember right now.
Great. And you, Arad?
Yes, when I went to school, it's normal that my teachers to explain the story regarding different artists, and in particular regarding Van Gogh, I I know his story, but I remember that this artist lived in poverty, and only after his death he's famous. But during your life, you live very poor. For other people to tell that your Van Gogh is a famous painter. I don't like your paintings, but I'm not an expert. I don't like your type of painting for me.
Great. And you, Selma?
No, I wasn't familiar with Van Gogh's story. Only, his art, the famous masterpiece. I don't know what is it called in English, but in Portuguese would be o grito, right? Yeah, the the only thing that I already know, that I was already familiar with Van Gogh, was his art, the o grito.
Yeah, I was like just sick, but they scream it is not from Van Gogh. It is another guy.
Really? No way!
Yeah,
Oh my god!
yeah,
Shame on myself. Oh my god!
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
It can
I
be like the brilliant night. It is
yeah.
from Van Gogh.
Oh, this one I was familiar with
Yeah,
this
and
one.
the room and there and he room. It points about his room.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it is another guy. I think for me, as I said, I hear about Van Gogh in my school. Since I was a kid, at the time the teacher just every day not, but in any new like every new year and the arts classes, the teacher show the brilliant night for us, and they tell about the brilliant art and they make us doing again the things. And I never understand because the teacher just make do this. But when I start study about history, art history, I realized it is really brilliant, the Van Gogh ideas. And I know some famous paints for him. It is the brilliant night, it is the room, and also he have the, I don't know this name in English, but I would not say it in Portuguese. It is a flower. It is yellow. I don't know this name in English, but
Sunflower, sunflower.
sunflower, yes, thank you. I was thinking it's another thing, but it is this. And yeah, I think it is one of the things that I know about Van Gogh, and they will a lot. And the next one, it is which Van Gogh art it is our favorite. Summer, please don't say the script because you said the another
Oh my
question.
gosh, it's gonna be recorded on YouTube.
Don't worry. We are gonna have art history classes, free classes, so we can understand better.
Okay, good to know. Okay, so that one, Noite Estrelada. That's my favorite one and the only one that I'm familiar with.
Great, and you, Luciana?
You know what? I have a problem with sunflowers. I don't know exactly why, but I hate sunflowers. Uh, they mean something bad for me. They look as very big eyes looking at me. It's crazy, but I don't like the pictures with sunflowers, and he has many of them. I like when he did the uh, selfish painting, you know, like a photograph.
Yeah,
I like this one. And I like when we have like a little house far away and a little person that you can see, understand, you can see under really the details, but you know that there's a person over there. I don't know exactly one of them or the name of one of this picture, but I like when he paints in this way.
great, and you already.
I don't like no one of Van Gogh paintings. It's not my style.
We respect you, Aurelio.
I'm so
Yeah, of
sorry, but
course.
I don't like his style.
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah, we have so many, like the night. Now I remember the name is Vanguardas. I don't know this is in English as well, but I guess it is. Vanguardas. It is different way to paint and the ideas, and I really like them. And my favorites of Van Gogh. Oh my gosh, Van Gogh. It is the room. He paint the room, and also himself. It is amazing. Like you paint. I never know how can I say this. Yourself, and the describe so many uh, connection with the reality. I think it is impossible. I will trying another thing than I imagined for me, and I think it is really beautiful.
I don't know how
Uh,
to explain it in English, but I saw on Van Gogh pictures that they had not traço perfeito, traço liso, correto, estreito, assim. A gente vê meio como que tudo meio borrado, né?
yeah, it is a way. It is a way
Yeah, but
to
I like it, anyway.
yeah. I think it is beautiful. It is like I don't know when you can see the things is really really expressive, like the
Yeah,
things.
for sure.
It is like confusing, but it is a way to find things. It is beautiful for me. I really like. And the next one, I will uh, go to another one because with time it is ran out. So
Number 7.
Number 11.
No.
Look, the question
yeah,
number 11.
I like this one. Do you think Van Gogh was a crazy man? Do you think, Luciana?
Maybe, maybe. As the most of artists, but I'm remembering now what my husband says, that um, if you look very close to someone, nobody's normal, especially the artists.
Yeah, and you, Aurelio, do you think?
I haven't idea. I think that every people have crazy in a different way. In this
Mhm.
case, I haven't idea. Unfortunately, I haven't interest regarding Van Gogh, and I don't deeply in the information regarding his life. I can't replay in a right way.
I just
Great.
I'm just fixing my mind in one scene that he cut his ear. So it's crazy.
Yeah,
Just one example.
yeah. And you, Sam?
Well, I heard people saying that Van Gogh was crazy, but I don't know the reasons why people are saying that. But yeah, people are saying Van Gogh was crazy.
We had no opportunity to have a conversation with him, right, Sammy?
Yeah, I think in a he has he has he had a disease, a disturb something like this, because he suffered with depression and anxiety, and he suicidal himself, and this kind of things. But I guess he was not a crazy man to create new ideas, to create new art. For me, I think he was amazing creatively person, and unfortunately so many creative persons don't have some problems with the minds. It is
Oh my
almost,
gosh.
yeah, it is the most part of the artist have some problems, but it is making them different, and it is a possible new vision, for us see the world. And yeah, I think it is just this. I think
Yeah,
you
but
can answer
if
one
you
more
think
question.
mathematics are crazy also.
Like I already said, everyone has a little bit, madness within themselves. So,
Yeah.
what is your madness, Luciana? What is your madness? Alright.
A lot of them. I can't say just one.
You can answer one more question. It is the number 7. Did you learn about Van Gogh in school time? Samuel, did you?
No. As I said before, here in Brazil, we are, at least in most part of at most part of Brazilian school, we are not stimulated to think about art, or if we think about art, we don't, get this field, this I think we can go deeper, about this topic, especially because here in our schools, mathematics and Portuguese are, how can I say, the supremacy, we need to learn Portuguese and mathematics. So this is important for our um, for our kids. At least people think about this. Art. I don't remember that I have art in school.
Great. Yeah. And you, Luciana?
I had class of art in school, at school, and I remember Van Gogh from this time, just studying shortly, just a little bit about each one. But I'm remembering that when I was 20s, someone gave me a calendar with pictures from Van Gogh. So I had so when I told you that I had a picture from Van Gogh, it was because the calendar, I put a frame.
Yeah.
But then then I decided to take it off because it it was false. But the calendar was full of Van Gogh's pictures.
Great. And you, Aurel?
Yes, I remember when I went to school, that my art teacher to explain in every new lesson regarding an artist in your class. In fact, I remember because my teacher in art is a beautiful girl. Sorry. Probably I'm so young, probably I remember this particular and followed with more interest the lesson, probably. Yes. I listen it regarding Van
Great.
Gogh.
Yeah, I'm steady, as you said, a different kind of artist, and the different movement. And your time is over, guys. Thanks so much for being here with me. It was a pleasure. And I will bring more times about art, because I really like. And at 5 p.m. will be me as well, because Marcos has some troubles to solve, and I just will do for him. And we'll talk about history, the part
What time?
two, 5 p.m.
Oh gosh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the history of the humanity. Uh, yeah, the part two, And thank you so much for being here today. Don't forget to answer the feedback.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye bye,
thanks.
guys.
Bye
Bye,
bye,
guys.
guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.